I'm not going to come on here, and knock the guy, you know what I'm saying? Because, he did get some pretty good wins, you know what I mean? Not against me, you know what I'm saying? But he did take steroids, and if a guy comes out, I hate to rant, you know what I'm saying? But if a guy comes out, takes steroids, and thinks he's playing by the rules, then he's just a little, you know what I'm saying? Sorry, Ricky. I know your channel is trying to be as clean as Nate's room, you know what I mean? But I'm going to make him pay. I'm going to prove to the world who is really the best. And then I'm going to play fight with Nate in the finals.
Well, for me, Nick no normal. Nate no normal. The whole family no normal because I come for fighting. I come just for the fighting and for the fans. And for steroid, no for me. What happened was I went for dinner with Sensei Segal and he told me to order a Cobra for appetizer and there was steroid in the Cobra. I never come for cheating. Like I said, I come for fighting and this is the big sport, Ricky. This is the big sport and I'm the best.
Thank you so much to Nick and Anderson for their epic intros, man, leading up into the second semifinal in our BMF Grand Prix tournament. I want to thank you all so much for tuning in. If you didn't know, my name is Ricky J, baby, from Ricky J Sports. And we put this simulation tournament together just because my subscribers, yeah, you sitting at home, wanted this put together. And I thought, you know what, gotta listen to the subs. And it was a pretty neat idea. And this is turning into something pretty special in my opinion, just because, we have the whole UFC community kind of coming together. Even if you don't play this game, people are watching. I got Mr. Ed Parker in the last video doing who I feel is the greatest impersonator when it comes to Conor McGregor. And if you haven't checked that out, check out the last video on, it was Nate versus Conor. And spoiler alert, and pause it if you didn't see the last fight, but I'm going to give you a second. And now I'm going to speak. Nate Diaz got the big victory, and now he's waiting for his opponent in the finals. And this is going to be crazy. Oh, man, it's just going to be crazy. Seeing how, Nick deals with the power of Anderson and the kicks, but how is Anderson Silva going to deal with the durability of Nick Diaz? This is just going to be a special fight, in my opinion. I'm just hoping it's going to go longer than the first round, man, Oh, man, but it is what it is. The famous MMA line, isn't it? Whatever happens, happens, and that's the beauty of this tournament. You guys remember a couple tournaments ago, I'm a huge GSP fan. I have never been so disappointed making videos when GSP lost. I think it was in the first round, and it was against Anderson Silva. So whatever happens, happens, and you just got to take it and enjoy it. Remember, this is just make-believe, and that is that. But enough of the ranting. Look at this. What a crazy long intro. Remember the old school Anderson intros? He would just take his sweet time. And I love how they implemented that in this game. And now we have Nick. And I said it in previous videos, Nick's got to come back, man. Nick has to come back to fighting. And the one thing that's scaring me is for the next game that comes out, UFC 4, which is going to come out, by this year. Is he going to be in the game, man? Did he sign a long contract with EA and UFC? Hopefully he will be in the game. I love using Nick Diaz. Nick and Nate, baby. Here we go. Are they going to touch? There was a lot of back and forth talk. You heard it. Oh, man. Now remember, these guys actually fought in real life, and it was very, very entertaining. My favorite part was when Nick went down on the mat and pretended to fall asleep. Do you guys remember that? Man, we need more of that fun circus stuff inside the octagon, just for sheer entertainment. And I know some of you guys would say, oh, nah, Ricky, we don't need any of that. But come on, we need that for entertainment. Remember Michel Pereira? That fight where he was doing flips inside the octagon? I know it was wacky, but it sure was fun. Oh, nice head movement by Anderson. Let's get into this fight. Let's not get off on tangents. Let's focus. We are in the semifinal. There's only 3 fighters left in this tournament, and let's see what happens. I love what Anderson's doing right here. He kind of put the old anchor down, and he's like, I'm not moving. You got to come to me, brother. Huh? You got to come to me, big boy. And he's doing a nice job landing shots. Good job. And we're seeing the stagnant Nick right here. There we go. Nick's starting to throw. Now remember, we saw Michael Bisping get ousted from this tournament by just not being proactive, not throwing enough shots. There we go. And I'm hoping we don't get that here. I want both guys to fire. And there we go. Nick's settling in. Nick's settling in. He's just downloading the, downloading the info on what Anderson's going to be doing here. Nice. Great footwork by Anderson. You got to be so careful with Silva here because those kicks. I love what the AI is doing right here. Remember, this is a simulation tournament. I'm not controlling anybody, man. I'm just like you, sitting back, relaxing, talking a mile a minute, letting the computer duke it out. But the kicking range that Anderson has is phenomenal, and I really like what the AI is doing right here. Staying in kicking range, pushing away. Nice. Good block by Nick, though. You see what he's doing here? This is interesting. Not staying in that tight, dirty boxing range. Not letting Nick get off the Stockton slap. You know what I'm saying? That's my brother. But he's creating that distance, and that's good. But Nick's got to kind of power forward. Kind of. You know what I mean? I got the espresso if you're wondering. To all you espresso fans, come on. Espresso Nation. If you're wondering, before every video, I down a double espresso just so I have the energy to power through and give you guys the entertainment that you sure deserve, you know what I mean? Nice, good push off right there. And this is a pretty interesting round right here. I got to give the slight edge to Anderson. But if you're going to put the Eddie Bravo hat on, I don't know, who do you think's winning this round? And I love when you guys talk in the comments during the video. You're like, oh man, I kind of give the round to this person and to this person. It's so cool looking back. Oh, nice takedown. And that is not part of Nick's game, but you got to adapt. He's flattened him out. Is he going to give him? Oh, he's going for the one-arm choke right here. Oh my gosh. But this tournament is sponsored by the amazing TV show Saved by the Bell. Is he going to get saved? He does. Anderson Silva gets saved by the bell right there, and that was so cool to see. Usually when I'm playing this game, I'll be honest with you, and I flatten out my opponent like that when I have his back, I usually go for those, shots to the back, to the side of the head. I don't usually go for the submission, and that was like a one-arm choke right there. Wow, he trapped his wrist with the left hand and then went for the one-arm choke. And that's hard to do in real life. Usually you need that other arm, to lock it in and keep it in there and keep it locked. But great attempt by Nick. And let's be honest, I think he probably would have had it if it was, they had some time left on the clock. But fantastic round. I kind of got to give that round to Nick after almost finishing the fight. Let's see if Anderson could throw more kicks, but he's got to be calculated with the kicks because the timing of Nick in that last round was great. Oh, standing axe kick. And you don't usually see a lot of standing axe kicks inside the UFC, inside MMA. You do see, though, axe kicks to the body. Remember Jason Mayhem Miller versus GSP? What was that? I can't remember what UFC it was, 51, 52, something like that. And GSP was axe kicking him to the body as Mayhem was trying to entice GSP to get into his guard. Remember that? GSP's like, forget that. I'm going to axe you to the body. Uh-oh. And Anderson's wobbly. Wow. He just got nailed with that right there. Holy, what a great shot by Nick. But Anderson needs to shake it off. Oh, there we go. He needs to Taylor Swift it. He needs to shake it off and start fighting. I know, that's a cheesy line, man. That's a cheesy line, but when I'm doing these videos, it's one and done. That's the crazy thing about doing these videos. Oh, nice shot by Anderson. Wow, Nick taking crazy chances. That it's a one take, man. There's no editing in this. Oh, he rocked him again. Nick is in trouble right here. 2 big shots. And what did I say in the first round, brother, huh? What did I say about the kicks of Anderson? Anderson's got some crazy kicks. If he can land it, he's winning this fight. He's winning this round right here. Double rock action, and now the new download. It's the firmware update right there. Both guys not doing anything. Oh my goodness. Wow, a standing 6-12 elbow. Did you guys see that right there? Planted his front foot and said, you know what, brother? Huh? 6-12, baby. Right in the kisser. Right in the kisser. Gorilla Monsoon. Any 80s wrestling fans out there? But this is totally Anderson Silva's round. What a phenomenal job he's doing of just weakening the chin of Nick. But he's got to stop doing this. He's got to stop waiting for Nick to react. Look at this. Both guys unsure what to do. Now we got something going. We got some action. We always wonder about the referee. We've noticed that this video game is haunted because there's times where the referee just bails out. And again, in every Nick Diaz fight, the referee seems to leave. Nick is like slipping the $100 bill in the back pocket of the ref, saying, leave the octagon so I can do what I do. And the referee is missing, but great takedown by Nick. Nice denial by Anderson. You got to watch out for Anderson Silva's submissions, man. His submissions are fantastic. Wow, and it just seems like the rounds are going so quickly. And Anderson's trying to give him a taste of his own medicine and tries to lock in a submission, but runs out of time. I think it's 1-1. This is turning out to being a fantastic fight, and I'm so happy that it's turning into being a seesaw battle where good old momentum is going from one side to the other. And that's what we want to see. Oh, that was nuts. Anderson snuck in that Superman shot right there. Oh, to the back of the head. I always wonder if that's like marked as an illegal shot. If you go for that spin kick and your opponent turns and you nail him to the back of the head. Is that an illegal shot? Let me know for all you hardcores out there. Can you get DQ'd for that? If your intention was to hit your opponent and then they duck the last second and you nail them in the back of the head? Who knows, man? Who knows? But here we go. Here we go. Who is going to rise up? Huh? Who is... Oh! Rising up is Anderson Silva. Unbelievable. Anderson is feeling good. He's got a sweat on. And we are seeing the old school Anderson Silva. One of my favorite Anderson moments, I know you guys are going to think this is crazy, was when he did the, I'm going to butcher it here, the capoeira or whatever, against Damian Maia. Nice head movement. He was doing the Brazilian dance, you know, during the fight. I'm totally butchering the term, but let's move on. Nick's got to just... Nick, he has a stamina differential right here, and his head health has just been so taxed by these crazy shots. It seems like every time Anderson throws, he's doing good things, man, and he's hurting Nick. And Nick he seems a little hesitant, huh? Doesn't he seem a little gun shy here? Nah, he's getting into his boxing. That's what he needs to do, but he's gassing himself out. Anderson showing great head movement and footwork. Look at that nice head movement, and that's risky business right there. Because if you turn one way the wrong way in this game, man, it's nighty-night, just like in real life. But he's doing a nice job just, you know, avoiding those straight shots by Nick. And Nick just doesn't know what to do. Oh, nice shots by Nick. Going with the old hookaroonies. He needs to go with the hooks, I think. He definitely needs to go with the hooks because the jabs and the straights are not working. Anderson's doing a nice job just being so elusive, man. He's pulling a Machida. Come on, that python did well for him. And this pace, though, is advantage Anderson as well, you know, because Anderson, you know, he doesn't have the stamina game like Nick does, but if it's like this, he's going to do well in the 4th and 5th rounds. What a crazy stamina boost or stamina differential that Anderson has in this fight. And what's going on with Nick? Nick just can't seem to get inside, you know? I'm telling you, the spacing is phenomenal on the Anderson side right here. Oh, and now Nick's turning into GSP. He's turning into a wrestler. But that's smart business. That's smart moves on Nick's part. Because he's going to be going down here 2 rounds to 1. Oh! Nice. This is... Oh my gosh, I was kind of confused right there. I didn't know who got stunned. But good job on Nick's part. Oh, nice combo by Anderson. I still feel like this is Anderson's round, though. right? Still got to feel like it's Anderson's round. And even that first round, you could argue that that was Anderson's round too. Oh, no, he's chopping the legs. Oh, my gosh. You could say that Anderson Silva is winning 3 rounds to nothing. Nick, oh, man, good old Nick needs to, in my opinion, needs to get a stoppage in this fight. Or, you know, who knows what the judges are thinking. Maybe he got that first round, but you got to say the second and third were Anderson's. What a beautiful knee. And the beauty about Anderson Silva during his heyday with the UFC was every time he fought, I always felt for his opponent because he would go out there and totally hurt guys. And you guys know me. If you've been following me, I'm the biggest George St. Pierre fan of all time, but GSP wouldn't hurt his opponents. I would always be scared that GSP would get hurt in his fights. I'm like, whatever happens, I just don't want George to get hurt, but I just want George to win, and that's what he would do. But Anderson Silva, he would go out there and win and hurt guys in the process. Holy smokes. And that's what he's doing here. Nick's got to regroup. Nick doesn't want to touch. He's got to just push forward, man. He just got to go into that Diaz mode and just start. There he goes. Just got to get in there. He's got to get in that boxing range. He's staying in that kicking range, and that's really not helping him in this fight. You know, and Anderson's letting... Nice head movement by Anderson, but Anderson's kind of baiting him into coming to him, you know? It's like a game of cat and mouse here, isn't it? Oh, good attempt by Anderson. This is getting dicey, man. This fight is getting dicey at this point. Anderson Silva, you know, landing good shots. Nick fighting a little desperate right here, and he's got to be, man. He's got to be here. Throw the kitchen sink. Go down with 2 swords swinging, no shield, brother. Huh? Nice, good shots. Oh, he tried to Stockton slap him to throw off Anderson. Anderson's having nothing of it. Oh, and he dropped him. Nicky's head is hurt right here. Oh, it gets the good old rubber guard. CZ Crazy Jiu-Jitsu, baby. Oh, goes for a submission. It's 4-gator. Anderson has tons of stamina. Look at that stamina. Oh my gosh. Is he gonna get out? What's going on? What's going on? No way! Oh my gosh. Where is Takanori Gomi? Oh my gosh. Oh, Nick Diaz. And I didn't want to jinx it. But we're having a Diaz versus Diaz final. Oh my goodness. Anderson Silva had it. Didn't he read the scouting report? Oh man, he shouldn't have jumped into Nick's guard right there. And he pulls off, remember the Pride days against Gomi? Pulls off a crazy upset, especially the state of his head health, man. His state of his head health was so low. And he pulls off an unthinkable victory right here with an unbelievable submission. Look at that. Oh, man. I got a feel for Anderson. He had the fight. But us, Kimbo. Remember the Kimbo fight? Was it Kimbo against Nate? Oh, man. He jumped right into the Diaz guard. And you should never do that, because you're going to ask yourself to tap, baby. But there we go. It is over. The finals are set. It's Diaz versus Diaz, brother on brother. I cannot wait. I cannot believe, to be honest with you, man, I cannot believe the brothers are fighting in the finals, especially the level of competition that they faced, and they are in the finals. This tournament's just getting wacky and crazy, and hopefully it's getting entertaining for all of you guys. It's definitely entertaining for me. But anyways, guys, I'll end off this video. This is Ricky J, baby, from Ricky J Sports. The next couple days, man, you'll see the finals, and stick with me, and I'll bring it to you. All right, guys? Have a great day, and as always, you are awesome.